Take a breath, Kaishka, before you faint. What do you mean he's gone to Khenarthi? Has he passed? I came as quickly as I could.
If it was Khenarthi who took him, I would be relieved. There is something wrong at the Wall of Life. Unclean. I fear it will snatch him from her tender embrace.
Apologies, Walker, if we've concerned you. Kaishka's husband has been ill for a very long time, and this one fears it has frayed her nerves to breaking. Adara High knew she needed help from her letter, but this one didn't think she meant an exorcism. Adara High is a twilight cantor. She sings the dust canticles so Khajiit are not swayed by the beat of Lord Kaj's heart, and to drive off the bent cats already lost. If Kaishka's fears are well-founded, her husband's soul is in grave peril. There is hope, but exorcising Dromothra carries great risk. They will claw at this one to silence her song, or try to twist her tune until she too sways her tail to the bent dance. Cantors normally walk with a pride of sharp claws to do this. We must head to the Wall of Life and find Vijari. A path leads up to it from the rear of the village. If there are Dromothra to be found, Adara High will need you to defend her while she banishes them. She prays Vijari will not be among them. It will take all this one's focus to sing the canticles. If Adara High's notes do not carry true, Namira's brood will drag us to the dark behind the world. But protect this one, and her song will shield your ears from Lorkaj's twisted tune. Lorkaj was the last of Fadomai's litter, born in the Great Darkness. It was he who tricked Nirni and her littermates into giving birth to the world. Though he was cast down, his heart still beats its seductive tune down in the dark behind the world. It is where the Great Darkness, Namira, and her Dromothra dance the bent dance to the beat of Lorkaj's heart. True cats who hear the beat risk being caught up in the dance and twisted into Dromothra themselves. Kaishka is this one's sister, and Vijari a brother by Mara. It has been years since Adara High has seen them. Not since they wed, she thinks. This one wishes she had visited sooner, but the duties of a twilight cantor take her far and wide. A twilight cantor has no home, but Adara High and her sister were born in Topol. Kaishka has lived in Black Heights for years. She will know more about this place and its customs. A place sacred to this village. Kaishka could tell you more, but Adara High knows the Khajiit here visited at the end of their lives. For Vijari to go there means his health is failing. Kaishka is right to be worried. A failing body can weigh down even the lightest soul. He had the courage to take the risk. We must hope his will is stronger than his bones. Dark moons!
Vijari comes to thee. He can see Dakra thee.
He's caught in the dance.
Vijari cannot flee. Khenarthi is the key.
The darkness is seeping through this grotesque mural. Adara High cannot hold it back. We must snap Vijari out of the bent dance and go. Quickly! We must break the tempo. It is too loud for this one's song. The bell. Ring the Khajiit bell! That's it! Now the other! Duh. Too close, Walker. Vijari is not a lost cat yet, but the Darahai must begin the exorcism. She'll take him home. Meet her there. She will need you.
I can hardly believe it. Zaji, Prince of the Vagabonds, taking down a dragon.
He's actually quite brave once
Lord
you get to know him.
Khajiit, Vakair, Kajeluz Dazna, Kajjohi Choka, Shabar Arzoluz, Varmajir, Vakajit. We arrived not a moment too soon, Walker. Vijari is losing his struggle with the bent dance. The dark grips him like none other she has seen. Her songs hold them back, but she cannot exorcise their darkness with prayer alone. A Darahai needs help. That profane mural isn't the source of Namire's corruption. It is the cracks the darkness seeps through. Something reaches out from it for Vijari, and this one can't break its hold without knowing more about its nature. Take the Cantor's tonic on the table, by my bag. It will open your mind and allow you to see into the twilight between the darkness and the light. You'll see what clings to Vijari, and follow its residuum to other things it has touched in the Mundus. What you see will be much like a paw print on glass. A stain left on the things it has touched. Find them, and the tonic will allow you to see the impressions it left behind. That knowledge may put a name to this evil, and be the key to banishing it. Adarahai must remain with Vijari. Without her holy incantations, the darkness will overtake him. She'll hold out as long as she can, but her singing can't go on forever. Learn everything you can about Vijari's connection to that horrid mural. Simply drink it, like any other potion. If your vision blurs, it is working. You may think you are drunk, but it is because your eyes now focus on another world. It will not harm you, though when it wears off, you may wish you were drunk.
Please, Tuhada, you must get up.
She can't, Radi. She has no strength left.
Dakradi will carry you. He will carry you to the sands behind the stars.
Vijari, ma, wake up. Vijari, are you all right?
Don't tell Mama Vijari was playing in the fountain again. Oh no, Kenarthi. No, 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 not again. Father? What's the matter?
Shh, shh. It's all right, Vijari. Papa is here. You fainted, but you're all right now. Kenarthi, please. He is a boy. He is our only boy. If you must take someone, take me.
She doesn't want you.
Who's there?
She never wanted you.
Shut up.
Or your wretched wife.
Shut up.
Or your wretched son.
Shut up!
She's forsaken you. But I haven't. There's a place in the dark for all you cast off forgotten souls.
You will save Vijarima?
No, lonely creature. You will.
It's late, Vijari. You need to rest. This one will be finished soon.
You said that last night.
Tonight, Dakradi will rest. He promises.
Good night, Father.
Good night, son. Papa will not be gone forever. Dakradi brought what you asked.
Pour it all into your art.
Blood of a flightless bird.
Too terrible and ugly for Khanathi's sky.
Petals. Blue as the sky.
Numbing dreams are as close as you'll come.
The skin of her fallen children.
Torn down by her own wind and claws. Come, my lost cat. Paint your mark for me and we'll dance on Khanathi's graves.
What do you want?
Lord Kaj. Kaishka. Adarahai must speak with our friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing him back.
This one hopes you bear good news, Walker. Adarahai has managed to wrestle Vijari back from the brink. But the force that tugs at him through the mural will not let go. She does not know how much longer she can hold it back. His father. This one had hoped it was only Vijari's condition playing tricks on him. It makes Adarahai want to spit fur. First, Dakrari abandons his sick cub. Now he returns to drag Vijari to the darkness with him. He is truly a bent cat. There is nothing more dangerous than a bent cat who doesn't know he is twisted. If Dakrari's sole desire is his son, that is a connection too strong for me to break. Our only hope is to seal the crack in the wall of life. What else did you learn? Paint for her vile mural, no doubt. Adarahai is beginning to see how the wall of life became so defiled. There is hope, Walker. How a curse is made is also how it may be undone. Did you see what he used for his offering to the Great Darkness? What you describe are more reagents for a ritual than pigments for paint. Adarahai needs you to decipher what Dakradi used for his mixture and gather those same ingredients. Bring them to the colorworks, and she will make offerings of her own. She is sorry that she is not more help in that regard. This is no ritual she has heard of before. Adarahai is certain the ingredients have symbolic value, but beyond that, she can only guess their meaning. Kaishka said Dakradi never ventured far from Vijari after his wife died, so all this one can be sure of is that the ingredients must be things that he could have gathered nearby.
You should not be out of bed, Mama. Vijari will stay inside.
Shh, Vijari. It's all right. Just sit with this one a while.
Did you find Dakradi's ingredients, Walker? We are preciously short on time. Vijari's health is failing him. If she could leave him to his rest, she would. Just as Dakradi poured all his hate and anguish into his work to defile the Wall of Life, so must Vijari paint with love and peace to restore it. All we can do is help him on his journey. This one will sing her prayers to Azura to lend him her power, so his every brushstroke shines a ray of light through the great darkness. My sister is the light of his life that will guide his path. You, Walker, must be his sword. Azura be your shield. Make your way to the Wall of Life and clear a safe path. Khajiit will follow once Vijari's paint is rightly consecrated. Strike the Khajiit bell to signal it is safe.
Vijari, it is time, love.
Vijari is ready.
Now, just as I instructed.
The blood of a flightless bird.
Whose feathers still sail on the wind.
Petals, blue as the sky.
May they lighten your burdens on the journey ahead.
The skin of her fallen children.
Whose souls are gently carried in Khenarthi's arms.
Azura, Antagra, Kunututsinra, Varma Athro Khajiit, Jofuzo Zagra, Varikobar. Coming, Walker. Good work.
That's the wall?
Only its shadow. We will brighten it again.
We've arrived, Walker. This is where the battle for Vijari's soul will be fought. Do not doubt for a moment that Dakradi will not give him up without a fight. That Adarahai did not doubt. You've silenced the drums for now, but it will not last. We must buy time for Vijari to work. While he restores the Wall of Life, we will follow the passage of Dod Nagatan and exorcise Dakradi from this place. The Wall of Life was just the beginning of the journey to the sands behind the stars. Beyond it is a path up through the mountain, where the dying would rise into Khenarthi's arms. Adarahai fears that it delivers the dying into the darkness now. Banish him with claw and fang, and the dusk canticles along with any other bent cats he has drawn here. If the passage is as steeped in darkness as the Wall of Life, this will be an uphill battle in more ways than one.
Do you need help?
Vijari will manage.
Just as she feared, this place is being swallowed by the great darkness. Close your ears to evil's heart and focus on Adarahai's voice. There! A Khenartic bell! Strike it with all your might! A moment's peace. There will be more bells along this path. Do not lose sight of them in the dark.
Dakradi feels you near. Come to him. Come, be free of this world. Bells! Those damnable bells! Shrill and hollow! Empty as Khenarthi's promises!
Vijari is close. She can feel the darkness pouring out of him.
Does the wind come for my soul now? Where were you for Tuhada? Where were you for me? Have you not taken enough?
This one begins her exorcism. Help her purge Dakradi from this place.
Wait, Dakradi is
Stop this, Father!
belongs with us!
Vajakaje,
Vijari!
Baral Hai Shabar, Baby
Down in the darkness, where death cannot find you, we will never be separated again!
Vijari doesn't fear dying, Father. He fears what you've become.
Dakradi can't lose you too. He won't!
Vijari won't follow where you want him to go.
No! Vijari, ma! Vijari! Don't leave Dakradi! Don't leave him alone!
Go! Strike the bell! She will hold firm!
Strike that bell, and you
It's
kill
done.
all Dakradi!
Dakradi's been cast. Do not... We must make certain the Wall of Life was cleansed. The true Wall of Life. He did it.
Kaishka? Are they here? Tell them to come closer. Are you really here, Jal? Vijari cannot trust his senses any longer. He is glad. Vijari is the only one meant to leave the world today. Did he finish, Walker? This one's eyes are still in shadow. He cannot see the wall. Thank Khanarthi. He feared the darkness swallowed him before he could. He heard his father calling him. He had to go. To see him. There was a great crack of a bell, and he was gone. Is his father... Twisted as it is, Vijari knows there is love in his father's heart. This one prays the divines will show mercy and wrench it right way someday. Kaishka?
She is here.
You have carried Vijari this far. Please, do not bear the weight after he is gone.
She will not let you go a moment sooner.
Are we outside? Mother? Ah, Vijari feels a breeze.
Vijari flies with Khanarthi now. He was a good young man. My sister chose well. Vijari had a spotless soul walker, and he passed without regrets. This one believes Khanarthi heard the bells, even if he was not the one to ring them. Adara High doesn't think the divines are so fickle as to leave a deserving soul behind. There are few more deserving to walk the sands behind the stars, though you might count among them. Take this, with all our gratitude. This one hopes we cross paths in happier times. Now that the Wall of Life is cleansed, many more souls can continue on their journey with Khanarthi. This one will resume her own journey as well. As the great darkness recedes here, it creeps out elsewhere, seeking to ensnare more souls. Adara High will stay with her a while. Supporting her through this loss was why this one came in the first place. Vijari was her world. Now that he is gone, Adara High does not know what her sister will do. Vijari left her a home here. Adara High would hope she made a life here during their time together, but this one was out of touch, so what does she know? Whatever Kaishka decides to do, Adara High will support her. This one will return to her temple and share what she has learned with the Twilight Cantors there. These Canarthic bells are a powerful force against the heart of Lorkhaj. Adara High hopes something smaller could be made for Cantors to carry. She cannot say. Adara High doubts a smaller bell will drown out the bent dance as well as those placed here, but any force fighting against the Great Darkness is a good one. Living and dead are not words that apply to bent cats. They are part of the Great Darkness. As immaterial as the void until enough of the darkness creeps into our world to cast a shadow. All we can do is disperse those shadows, never kill them. He could, Walker. He likely will. Vijari is beyond his reach now, but the darkness within him will drive him to harm others. All Dromothra seek to unleash their hatred and pain upon true cats. It's all they have left.